Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mike Tyson, so attentive when it comes to this moment here. This is where everything he's done, all the hard work he's put in, comes down to one singular moment of concentration. Evander Holyfield's had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Introducing first, by way of Brooklyn, Iron Mike Tyson! His adversary. His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Well, Tyson sees this just about every time he steps into the ring. He's up against a taller man.
Yeah, but he also understands that once he starts getting close, guess what? That guy becomes a midget.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Tyson showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Good way to protect the midsection. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. Halfway through round number one. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Holyfield's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab. Fires right back at him. Holyfield showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mike Tyson. Holyfield's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tyson's showing off a real boxing IQ in that last round. Just fighting smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart, accurate punching.
And talking about IQs, it's being led by that left jab, an educated left jab. A jab that talks a little bit, talks a couple languages. I mean, he's hooking off it, he's uppercutting off it, he's doubling up on it. Good job.
Right back to the work up top. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice block by Mike Tyson. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Evander Holyfield. Iron Mike with an iron right.
Stay away from those, come on!
Holyfield's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Good, solid hook from Evander Holyfield. What a great round this has turned into after doing... Wow! Oh, that's beautiful stuff, Teddy. Beautiful work with that combination to score the knockdown.
Well, that's the benefit of putting them together. One sets up the other one.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Evander Holyfield's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Finish with the...
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. That's the kind of round that tells you all you need to know about what kind of fight this is. Back and forth action, both guys hurt.
That's the kind of round that you better make sure that you did all your work in the gym, that you're in shape, because more to come.
Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Goes up top with a right hand. Holyfield's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Ted?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Good fast jab from Holyfield. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all.
Jump on him. Come on.
Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. And round 3 comes to an end.
Keep him in front, okay? Don't let him...
Start of round number 4, and Teddy's scorecard a very easy one to read. 3 rounds to none. Of course, his opponent's gone down already, so he can just build upon that lead at this point.
Well, his opponent's acting like a guy who hasn't eaten for a week, and he's being fed right hands.
Good right hand by Mike Tyson. Resourceful jab by Evander Holyfield. Holyfield's dealing with the aftermath of being rocked, but yet he hasn't changed anything. He's still sticking with that style.
Well, that means panic has not set in. That's a good thing, Joe. He still believes he can get this thing done the way he came here to get it done.
Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing.
Keep it clean,
Now,
guys.
that was south of the border, and the ref gives him the warning. Mike Tyson's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Jump on. Nice.
And a big right hand comes crashing home from Tyson. Tyson's is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. Evander Holyfield still shaking after feeling that uppercut. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here and watch you.
Round number 5 has arrived. He missed that uppercut. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good right hand. Well-targeted combination by Mike Tyson. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Mike Tyson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. He scores with the jab.
Move your head.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Evander Holyfield hit up top hard. Tyson's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove.
Nice.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. A snapping combination by Evander Holyfield. Now he brings the left hand upstairs. Holyfield's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way if he doesn't change something. He needs to move the other direction, away from that punch.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
And round 5 comes to an end. Tyson's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
A knifing left hand by Evander Holyfield. Back and forth they go. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
1-2.
Holyfield's tagged by another uppercut. Good defensive guard now by Evander Holyfield. Up top with the right hand. Tyson's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to...
Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I Can Do Anything You Can Do, only better.
Evander Holyfield, and banging away he goes. He goes down. Oh, it may be close here. Can he survive the round?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Evander Evander Holyfield's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. He just missed that shot up top. Come on, kid. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing, because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
Holyfield connects with a huge right hand. You see him with the left of the head there? Evander Holyfield's basically doing exactly what we've always seen out of him, and that's after he's been knocked down and affected in this fight.
Yeah, you know, there comes a time you have to make adjustments. That time has come for him.
Tyson left, working well that time. Holyfield's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he is, he knows he's handcuffed, so he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Tyson's right hand scores well. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck. Big shot there. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
There's just no quit in this guy. He's been damaged, but still he's trying to make a fight of it.
Look, I love that about him. The fans love that about him. It's great. But he's got to learn when it's time to turn it off, when it's time to clinch a little.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's it. The fight is over. Mike Tyson's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Mike Tyson's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.